To write an engaging and realistic combat scene in fiction, you must use a combination of vivid description, realistic tactics, character development, and pacing. Here are a few tips to help you craft a captivating and realistic combat scene. In order to get the most out of your character's abilities, weaknesses, and personalities, you need to know them. This will determine how they fight and react in combat. A seasoned warrior will approach a fight differently than a novice. The setting can play an important role in combat, affecting visibility, movement, and strategy, so make sure you describe the environment in vivid detail. Make your writing appropriate. You don't necessarily have to write fast and frenetic scenes in your story. Try mixing fast-paced action with slower moments in your story to give your readers a chance to breathe and understand what you are trying to convey. In order to ensure that your combat scenes are believable, you need to understand the basics of the fighting style or weapon that will be used. This will help you to create effective and believable scenes. However, don't forget to balance realism with your story's narrative requirements. Describe not only what your characters see, but also what they hear, smell, and feel, so they can become immersed in the story. The clash of swords, the smell of sweat and blood, the pain from a wound. All these details enhance the immersion of your reader. A fighting game can be a powerful tool for revealing character traits or to show the development of a character. Fear, courage, anger, and mercy can all be exhibited as a result of a fight. There is no substitute for clarity in writing, even if details are important. The reader should be able to follow who is doing what. Avoid overly complicated descriptions that would be confusing to the reader. A variety of sentence structures should be used. Short, choppy sentences can convey quick action, while longer sentences can be used to convey deeper meaning or to describe the setting of the work. Adding dialogue and thoughts to the scene can provide insight into the minds of the characters and add depth to the story. However, do not overdo it, as too much dialogue can slow the narrative down. The reader should be fully aware of what is at stake in the conflict. Keeping the stakes high will increase the tension and the reader's investment in the outcome. There should be a consequence at the end of the combat, whether it is physical, emotional, or affects the storyline in some way. This will give the scene more weight and realism. It is important to remember that every combat scene should serve a purpose in your story, whether it be to advance the plot or reveal a character or to set up upcoming events. You need to keep your overall narrative in mind as you write these scenes. For the rest of this week, we're going to talk about combat in more detail. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I appreciate it.